Good morning, everyone. This is Gideon Cheng here. I hope everyone would choose to stay happy today and focus only on the positives and remove any negative thoughts, emotions, and situations that aren't even true. Let us not get deceived no matter what. I wanted to briefly chat about life today, and today's topic is, so why do we need miracles? The word miracle sounds so far away, but it means that impossible things actually become possible in our lives. And because we're all born with limited powers, and yet God is all powerful, there's nothing that God cannot do. So all God does is actually doing miracles in our lives. That's his job. We do what we can do, and God does what he can do. So why do we need miracles in our lives? Based on my 17 past experiences of miracles, I just came up with about 7 good reasons why miracles are beneficial in our lives and they are a must. First reason, experiencing God-given miracles teaches us what God can do in our lives. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. Experiencing God-given miracles teaches us what God can do in our lives. You will be amazed what God can do in your life. And if you're a born-again Christian and yet you have not experienced a God-given miracle, then you don't know God. You probably know through the Bible, but you probably have no experience of what can do in your personal life. So I truly believe that a miracle is a must in order for anyone to learn about God, what he can do personally for you. Second reason is experiencing God-given miracles truly humbles us before God. That's another powerful statement, friends. I'm going to repeat that again. Experiencing God-given miracles truly humbles us before God because we realize how powerless we are and how limited we can be. And in return, through the miracles and the experience of having the miracles, it really teaches us how great God is. It's as simple as that. So people who experience miracles usually cannot be arrogant before God. They're probably one of the most humble people that you will run into because they humble themselves before God because they have experienced God in their lives. Third good reason is experiencing God-given miracles strengthens our faith in God to the next level. This is another powerful and so essential experience that we must have, that we not only know what God can do in our lives, and we not only become humble before God, but we experience how God can strengthen our faith through miracles so that we can hope and we can jump to the next level of life that God has prepared in our lives. It's crucial. The fourth reason is experiencing God-given miracles aspires us to dream a big dream that only God can do in our lives. I'm going to say that again. Experiencing God-given miracles aspires us to dream big in our lives, the kind of dream that only God can achieve in our lives. Because you have experienced many God-given miracles, you know that if you dream something big, something that you cannot achieve on your own, you deep in your heart knows and believes that God will and God can do it for you. So this is really the part where I've been saying that I reject what the world gives. Because at most, what the world gives you is probably $10 million over the course of your lifetime. But God is much bigger than that. God is much bigger than the world. And God has much bigger calling and visions for every single one of us. So we cannot be deceived, and we really need to learn to dream a God-sized dream. And the fifth reason that we need God-given miracles in our lives is this. Experiencing God-given miracles eventually lead us to become a mature Christian. I'm going to say that again. Experiencing God-given miracles ultimately lead us to become a mature, God-loving Christian. The more miracles you experience, the more love you grow for God. And the more you love God, then you want to follow God more, even more, no matter what the circumstances may be. And by following God, you start to change according to what God asked us to change. So eventually, it's really a win-win situation if you start experiencing God-given miracles in your lives. And the sixth reason that we need to start experiencing God-given miracles is because experiencing God-given miracles enable us to help others greatly. You start out lending some money to friends, to even just giving outright $1,000 to homeless people on the streets, because you're blessed so much and because you have experienced God-given miracles. So you can start doing great things in your lives that is simply unimaginable during the course of your life without having miracles necessarily. And the seventh reason, and perhaps the most important reason, that we all must start experiencing God-given miracles is because experiencing God-given miracles solves our problems. Again, experiencing God-given miracles solves our problems that were once impossible to us. So after all, isn't a God miracle amazing? It's amazing. Friends, we cannot just live with what the world gives. The kind of success, riches, honor, and long life this world gives are not only the wrong ways of achieving them with eternal consequences, but what the world gives isn't as nearly as close to what God had planned for us and what God wants to give in our lives. So we must aim way above and beyond what the world gives. This world is most directly controlled by the devil, the evil one. And the devil won't give us much success, riches, honor, and long life that easily. Even if we end up selling our souls to the devil, we have to be very lucky to achieve greatly. Like I said, the most you can get in your life is perhaps about $10 million. Okay? And that's only if you're really lucky, because this world is based upon pure lucks and chances. Friends, we must learn to fight and overcome life, and that is through faith in God's power and His true love for all of us, believing that He's not only all-powerful, but in the end, He is a good God. And through our faith, miracles happen. Through our hope, the miracle starts. Trust me on this. I have experienced them too many times. Don't get me wrong. While we are called to be content with what God gives us, we cannot be just as fooled by this world and the evil one, that whatever our life gets and gives us is all we are entitled to get and enjoy. No, there are much more in life than that. So if you don't really experience miracle in your life, that means you have never asked God to help you in your life, and that you never depend upon God's power, and that it is you that is ultimately leading your life and not God. And if you are doing so, you are still living in the life of idolatry, being the God of your own life. I hope you have enjoyed our class today, and I also hope that you would take your life seriously by continuing to listen. Thank you.